I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. My name is Kaylee Fisher. I'm an occupational therapy student at the University of St. Augustine. Before we begin, can I get your name and date of birth?
My name is Bailey Hoke. My birthday is 2/24/97.
Perfect. So, I'm an occupational therapist. Have you ever been to an occupational therapist before?
I've heard of it, but I don't really know too much. Could you tell me a little more?
Yeah, for sure. So we focus on occupations, and those are things that occupy our time, like dressing, brushing your teeth, even like gardening and things like that. And so we want to focus on increasing that independence and quality of life within those occupations. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. So you recently had a total hip replacement.
Mhm.
How are you feeling?
I'm in a little bit of pain, but I'm okay.
Okay. So we're just gonna, I know your doctor gave you some precautions. Do you remember those?
There were 3 of them, but I can't remember. It was a lot of information.
Yeah, I can go over them with you. So it's 3 things. So we have our hip right here.
Mhm.
We don't want to bend past
Mhm.
90 degrees. So
Okay.
when you're sitting here, this is okay, but don't reach forward. So like if you see something on the ground, we don't want to reach forward and
okay.
pick it up. And so another thing is we don't want to point our toes inward.
Okay.
Yeah, on that affected leg. And then the next one is we don't want to cross that leg because it can cause little micro tears on that incision that we had.
Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, of course, and I'll be reminding you throughout the session as well.
Okay.
And so today we're going to work on dressing.
Okay.
More specifically, we're going to be putting on those socks.
Oh yeah, I can't bend past 90, so I need help with that.
Yeah, and so I brought some really cool adaptive equipment.
Yay.
And do I have your consent to do all this today?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So this is called I'll put this here. This is called a sock aid.
Okay.
And so what we're gonna do is you're gonna hold it against your stomach and you're just gonna put the sock on, slide it on all the way until it gets to the little knots right there. And we wanna make sure at the end it's taut, okay? And then how it's gonna work is the bottom of your foot is going to be touching the plastic and your toes are gonna be at the end.
Okay.
So I have my shoe on, and make sure when we're doing this, we don't bend forward. And so we're gonna you can throw it on the ground right here and pull it up.
Got it.
And so we'll start with your unaffected side, or the side you didn't have surgery on, and that'll be your right side.
All right. Toes against the plastic, all the way. Like that?
Yeah, perfect.
All right. I like that.
Yeah, it was easy enough, right?
Yeah.
Makes putting on your sock pretty simple. Okay, and so next one? Yep.
Okay.
And now we're gonna try it with your left leg, and so make sure, do you remember those 3 precautions?
Yep. Don't bend past 90, don't cross, and don't point my toes inward.
Exactly.
Okay, so against the knots, like that. Throw it on the ground.
There you go.
All right.
And so the next step, now that we have our socks on, we want to be able to take them off.
Right.
So I have this little handy dandy thing, and it's called a dressing hook, but it can be used for many things. And so we want to take this side right here and just come back behind your sock, behind your heel, and just slowly pull it off.
Okay.